Alrighty, continuing the tradition of incredible games with Omnath, we have another one. Omnath versus Rith, the Awakener. And I've got Bird, Forest, Soul Ring with some good backup, so it's very keepable even though it's a single land. It's a little dangerous against a deck with red and white to keep such a fragile draw because with a artifact kill and a creature kill, you can get into lots of trouble. But the draw is just too good not to keep. And I am going second, I think. Yeah, he's playing that first. Turn 1 Bird, so he's got good cards also. Here I make a really dumb mistake. Obviously the play here is you play Bird of Paradise, right? You go Bird, untap, next turn Soul Ring, Omnath if you don't draw another land. And the only reason you do it in reverse is if you were worried about him killing the bird. But that's just not even, I don't know, you can't play like that. Instead I just cast the Soul Ring because I'm dumb and assume I'm just going to draw a forest next turn like a champ. So I can go Garruk, Bird, or whatever. I think that might have been going through my head, figuring that if I lead with the bird, I can't cast Garruk next turn if I do draw forest. But this was the safer play, turn 1 Bird. Anyway, it's going to set me back a lot and make the game harder. Croson Verge. Alright. I did not draw forest, I just drew Genesis Wave, so I feel very foolish. I feel very behind right now. Sacred Foundry, oh boy, what's he doing? 4 mana, okay, Ranger's Path. Whew. Wasn't like Avalanche Riders, something horrible. Lots of mana though, I could be facing Rith next turn if something cool doesn't happen. I really need a land here. Ah, Ancient Tomb, right on time. Kill the Croson Verge. Looking pretty good now. Tin Street Hooligan, God, who plays with that thing? God damn it. Oh my god, and Crucible to completely undo what I did last turn and kill my Soul Ring. Total beating. Alright, well, we've got Garruk. Birthing Pod. Some high hopes for Birthing Pod here. I'm really just assuming he's going to play a Rith, and that's where the Slime Pod thing would be completely amazing, because I could just immediately kill it with the duplicate. Takes 2 counters off Garruk, which is fine. Tapping a lot of mana, and he casts Akroma's Vengeance, which, given the circumstances, is a little weird. I mean, I do understand that I have a bird out. This is already paid for itself. It's basically a cantrip. So he's killing a bird and a Birthing Pod, and in exchange he's killing his Crucible and his own birds. And I guess the Tin Street Hooligan is the same sort of thing as the Slime, but I think this might have been a little premature, given the circumstances. It might have been better to run out Rith first and see what's going on. Although maybe he knows I have duplicate, or he's just that scared of Birthing Pod. But Garruk is still extremely powerful, even with only 2 land and now 3. Just going to put out Omnath, untap 2 forests. Feeling pretty good here. Oh my god, Wrath of God also? What the hell is he doing playing with like Akroma's Vengeance and Wrath in a deck with all these creatures in it? I just don't understand. But it still works. Not to be perturbed, I will get a forest, untap on my land again. Here comes Omnath again. End of turn you can fetch. So I assume I'm going to see the Rith now and lose Garruk to it. But instead he plays Oracle of Moldaea, which I think is really greedy. There's just no reason to do that at all. Skull Clamp. Clamp. Whew, I'm glad I have Wickerbough Elder, especially with this guy coming. Ooh, Tooth and Nail drawn. Fantastic. Alright. I'm going to blow that thing up. Send in Omnath since he can't block. I love when he leaves all of his white mana tapped, so I don't have to worry about stupid Condemn. I mean, I guess he could potentially block and burn my guy, but that would be totally fine, honestly. Alright. Untap. Plains. He just, like, completely forgets about the Oracle's ability. Like, why would you not play the Plains for free off the top? Are you hoping to get a different land or something? I don't get it. So he gets another land that way, instead of just playing it for free off the top. Assemble the Legion. Alright, you will be assembling the Legion if that much time passes. We'll have to see. Alright, I've got 2 floating. Oh my god, and I top deck Strip Mine to make this more crazy. I know he's getting Eternal Witness next turn, so of course both the Wrath and Akroma's Vengeance are a credible threat. But we are about to prevent that sort of thing from happening. There's 10 mana, Tooth and Nail, getting Kozilek, Duplicant as insurance against Rith. But we're not putting out Duplicant, of course. We're getting the Big Papa to come down, kill 3 white sources, strip mine the last white source. Look at that red-green guy all of a sudden. What are you going to do against Kozilek, Butcher of Dreams? You're gonna draw a card and concede is what you're gonna do. Actually, I don't even think you got to the card drawing part. Pretty epic game there. I don't know if this really felt so much like a comeback. I certainly felt like I was getting kicked in the balls a bunch early on by Tin Street Hooligan, followed by Vengeance, followed by Wrath of God. But I never really felt like I was terribly far behind. Still pretty epic conclusion. It's just amazing what this deck can do when it's got Garruk in play. Garruk Wildspeaker is just an insane card. And once again, awesome, epic game. See you soon.